You are tapped and tuned into the Impact Channel. Benny Foster, and this is just a few New Year thoughts. Just a few New Year thoughts. I have somewhat of a ritual that I do to make sure that this live is in live effect. So I see that I am. Let me make sure that my volume is good. You guys hear me? Let me see. Make sure that the live is good. Trying to see now. Your thoughts. I there have it is. Of there we go. We live and direct. So, um, literally want to just share a few New Year's thoughts. Those of you that are already a part of what's going on, um, man, and I'm sharing this in some areas right quick. Um, just want to share some thoughts, man. You know, and I'm going to let you know that first of all, um, a new year is a state of mind. Okay, a new year. Let me make sure I got this right. Is a state of mind. A new year is a state of mind. New year is a state of mind. And so definitely want you guys to consider that as you are moving through 2026. All right. It's a state of mind. And um, if you're not careful, your mindset will not align with what God is preparing you for. True story. And you have to come into alignment. I want you to think about, and these are just a few thoughts. I want you to think about how, whenever biblically, an angel will come and announce to a Mary, uh, the burning bush with Moses, Gideon, and I always say, treading out, uh, uh, treading out wheat in a wine press. With those two things don't go together. A whole nother story. But the angel would say, fear not. The angel would say, fear not. Why would the angel say, fear not? And you have people like a Mary who would say, let it be unto me according to your word. So it be unto me according to your word. You know, I'm really, really at the point in life where I realize that everyone is not going to wake up at the same time. And I'm not talking about this woke group. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to the connotation of wake up and smell the coffee. I'm talking about the realizing that something in the milk isn't clean. I'm not talking about the rabbit hole conspiracy theory wake up, and that's not discounting your mindset if that's something that you're into. But what I am discussing tonight is that everyone is not gonna feel the need for revolution at the same time. Everyone is not gonna be galvanized the same way. Everyone is not gonna be inspired nor motivated the same way. Um, Typical thing, you can go to a watch night service tonight, and some people are gonna leave fired up, while other people are just going to the watch night service to keep from going to the club. It's it's just some thoughts, man. Nothing for you to get all upset about or ticked off about. It's just some thoughts, man. You know, um, I want you to be all that you can be going forth. I want you to see what God wants you to see. I want you to hear what God wants you to hear. And I want you to move accordingly. But if you are stuck in an old mindset, if you are stuck, as they say, like Chuck, you know, in an old mindset, it's gonna be it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight on you in 2026. And I'm saying that because there is, hmm, it's like there's an actual factual thing with old cars, right? I've been on phone calls most of the evening, wishing people well for family, well for New Year's. And one of the things that really jumped out at me, and I may do a Facebook Live even after this, um, is that, you know, um, I had not been doing that. And so family is important to me. And I can say that all day, and I can get upset every time there's a funeral, or I can feel some type of way every time it's time to leave family for the holidays, and we together and we having fun and we laughing and we giggling and we sniggling and we happy and we high off life. And I can feel some type of way, or I can do something differently. And what I did tonight was I called all of my immediate family and I told them happy holidays. I told them happy New Year Eve. You know, reached out to them and I loved on them. I loved on them. And that's what we got to do. We got to begin to love on one another. I don't I don't care nothing about all that other hoorah, all that pomp and circumstance. I care about my family, and I care about my extended family. I care about my team, the kingdom connections that God has made. I pray about and I love and I care for the Reimagined Mississippi team. I pray for and I care for the state of Mississippi and I pray for and sometimes people are like, well, you don't care about this. You got to find something to care about. It's something that you can not just care about, but something that you can do something about. As a human being in this earth, I'm challenging each and every one of you. Find something that you can do to move the needle. If there's something in your city, in your county, in your state that has been persistently happening, find yourself a team, find yourself a crew, and begin to move the needle. Make a difference in 2026. Stop sitting around talking about how people are doing this and how I wouldn't do that. Stop sitting around being a couch potato with courageous thumbs and having keyboard courage and typing all these crazy things. Anytime you see someone doing something good, or anytime you see someone helping people, or I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't put up video. I wouldn't show pictures. I wouldn't blase, 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 blase. He that said it could not be done, or she that said it could not be done, should not interrupt those doing it. And we at a point to where decision, your decision to help others is going to be a deciding factor of how your 2026 look. No question about it. It's going to be a deciding factor of what your 2026 look like. whether you have the capacity and the ability to be the change agent that you were created to be. In order for you to become that change agent, some things have to change. First of all, your mindset, your heart, your spirit, and your perspective. Mindset, heart, spirit, and perspective. I'm going to write that down. That's some good stuff. And if you don't write it down, I'm going to write it down. I'm learning for myself, even when I'm talking and sharing. I have notes sometimes. You got to change your mindset, your heart. Mm, change your, this is good. I'm glad I came on live. Your heart, your spirit, and what's the other one I said? Come on, guys, help me out. Your mindset, your heart, your spirit, and your what? Let me see if I got it right here. Hmm, this is behind. Let's see, change your mindset, your heart, your spirit. Oh man, that's way back. That's way back. That's way back. Oh, why is this behind so much? Let me see. Let me see if I can get it. Mindset, your heart. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I promise you, I'm gonna get it. Man, I can't believe that. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Got to hold on. Hold on. You know, I'm gonna figure out what I said about your heart, your mind, your spirit, and your perspective. Gotti, your perspective. Matter of fact, I think that perspective needs to come first. Your perspective, your mindset, your heart, and your spirit. And it will change your life. Sure will. I'm definitely gonna go on Facebook. Oh, this is good. You guys just got to forgive me because, I'm learning myself. Yep. Okay. I got it. All right. So I got that and I learned something and hopefully you learned something. Change your perspective, which will change your mind, which will change your heart and change your spirit and it'll change your life. Remember, 2026 is the year of the charge. The year of the charge, the year of the charge, the year of the charge, where God has actually put some people in charge. He's put you in charge. He's put you in charge. He's put you in charge, and that means that you are um, receiving a specific trust, a duty, or command from God that requires your total stewardship. That's what 2026 is the year of. It's the year of the charge. You're in charge. You're in charge of the group. You're in charge of the meeting. You're in charge of the business. You're in charge. He's putting you in charge in 2026. And it's because of how you were able to carry yourself in the year of 2025. That which would have broken many people, you still have your sanity. Remember, in order to change your life now, you got to change these four things. You got to change your perspective. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your heart, and you have to change your spirit. All of those things is going to make you react differently, which is the caveat. Or the caveat or the cherry on top or the plum in the pudding is that you literally have to change the way that you allow emotionalism to take over. Thought I saw a lash hanging. That is the thing that is going to be one of the most profound, pivotal things that you can do in 2026. But it's going to be from you changing your perspective, because we do a lot of assuming, changing our mindset. Mind frame is how you build up your life, the infrastructure of your life, of your mindset. Your heart, because you're bleeding everywhere because you haven't healed. And then your spirit is considered also your energy. Some people have come around you and say, I don't like your energy. They're really saying they don't like your spirit. They don't like your spirit because you didn't ease God out through ego. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just letting all cylinders fire tonight. I'm not being nice at all. I know. Y'all love me anyway though. So I'm gonna jump off here. I was receiving a call a minute ago, and so I want to call my friend back, my brother. But I wanted to share this with you tonight. These are just a few thoughts, and pull it all together for you again. You got to be able to, in order to change your life, in order to be in charge, like God will give you opportunity to be in charge in 20. Some of you are going to look back over this and you're going to say, wow, I didn't pay attention. I'll tell you all the time, listen and pay attention. You're going to say, I didn't pay attention. I heard them. I didn't pay attention. You got to change your perspective, which will change your mindset, which will change your heart, and then also change your spirit. Okay? I'm getting ready to go to Facebook. You want to join me over there? I'm getting ready to go to Facebook. Let me know. I was just going to call you back. Yeah, let me know if you got a good signal. Let's jump on and talk about what I'm sharing. Because I know you always on it. You always ready. I'm going to wrap this up. I love you, man. So um, let's jump on Facebook, bro. I'm going to call you first. Remember, if you want to change your life, 2026 is the year of opportunity. God's going to give you opportunity to be in. It's the year of the charge. God's going to give you the opportunity to be in charge. And he that is faithful over a few things will become ruler over many. Okay? So change your perspective, which will change your mindset, which will change your heart, which will change your spirit, and then you'll change your life. These are just a few thoughts for 2026. Y'all join me on Facebook, Benny Foster, The Impact Channel. I love y'all. God bless. Subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on. See y'all in a minute.